Hi guys, welcome to Porch Stories. Today we're reading Spoon. This is Spoon. This is Spoon's family. Look at all those different types of spoons. There's a ladle, and then some slotted spoons, some very fancy spoons. On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. Sometimes silverware is made out of real silver. He has to be on his very best behavior there. She's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-ta. Look at how fancy she is. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. Do you know what he's talking about? Hey diddle diddle. The cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Lately though, Spoon had been feeling blue. What does that mean, feeling blue? It means he was feeling sad. What's wrong? Asked his mother. You look a bit bent out of shape. Bent out of shape also means you're mad or you're sad. Nothing, mumbled Spoon. It's just that, I don't know. All my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut, he gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. Yes, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he? And Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Do you know what stir crazy means? It means when you're cooped up in the house or something like that and you just like going crazy because you want to go do something and you can't. So Spoon wants to cut things or fork things and he can't do it, so it's making him crazy. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? Look at all these things. Spaghetti. A hot dog, cooking a hot dog on a grill, salad, cake, and chopsticks. They are so lucky. Do you know how to use chopsticks? I'm not very good at it. Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Those chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Look, they're eating, or the chopsticks are dancing around some sushi. Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very minute. Spoon is so lucky, said Knife. He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon. Look, Spoon gets to bang on pots. You can't bang on a pot with a knife because a knife is very sharp and you might get hurt. Spoon is so lucky, said Fork. He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me. Well, look, you can use a spoon to measuring sugar into a measuring cup. I use a spoon for my instant coffee. I put some coffee in my cup. Spoon is so lucky, said Chopsticks. He can go places by himself. We can never function apart. You need two chopsticks to pick something up. I guess you could stab it. Sometimes I do that, but you really need both of them. That night after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light, tucked him in, and said, you know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream. Sometimes, have you ever had cake with ice cream like on top of it on a plate and you're using a fork to eat your cake and then you eat the fork with the, eat the ice cream with the fork? I swear the ice cream tastes different when you eat it with a fork. They'll never know what it feels like to clink against the side of a cereal bowl. You can't use a fork to eat cereal. The milk would go right through. They'll never be able to twirl around in a mug or relax in a hot cup of tea. Spoon hadn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. There was only one thing to do. I can't sleep. Come snuggle. Come Spoon. And so he did. Because Spoons, they fit together. And there was all snuggling. Sweet dreams.